What is going on, SMT Nation? It is your boy, the SMT. Let's take a look at Spectrum Auction 105 details. We got a ton of them. Stuff has already come out. There's documents that have already been released by the FCC indicating pretty much most of the main highlights of the Spectrum auction. This will give us insight on what the carriers are going to be doing with the Spectrum, who bought in, generally speaking, how much they received, and what we can expect from that deployment moving forward. So starting things first with the big fish, the big kahuna, Verizon. They spent almost $2 billion. In fact, they spent almost half of the total revenue of the auction itself. They were successfully able to bid on 557 total licenses in 157 counties. Interesting number there. That's not even close to national. That's not even close to having all of the counties covered. But the counties in which they did win licenses, they got a lot. So, pretty much all the markets that they got the coverage in, the licenses, they got 30 to 40 megahertz of it, which is pretty much the most you can get. So this is going to be a difference maker for Verizon. They are going to deploy it on every site that they possibly can. They spent the most money. They probably addressed the biggest issue for them, which is the congestion issues in specific markets. So there's going to be a big deployment and a big push for CBRS when it comes to this 3.5 gigahertz spectrum for Verizon. Dish, aka Wetterhorn, successfully bid and won 5,492 licenses in 3,128 counties. So they won actually the most licenses. They spent about $912 million, 20 megahertz in most markets from what I understand. In fact, I guess 60% of the US will have access to about 20 megahertz of licenses spectrum from Dish if they decide to deploy. There's a lot of people that still doubt that. 10 megahertz mostly national for them. So they pretty much covered most of the US. As you could see, they got over 90% of the nation covered. This is crazy. AT&T, no bids whatsoever. They didn't successfully win anything. T-Mobile, 6 counties in total, 5.6 million spent. They don't really need it. They're probably just addressing, a few congested areas with some gaps where they don't have the 2.5 gigahertz. They'll probably go bigger on 3.7, the C-band auction, which is later this year. Shentel got 262 licenses in 74 counties. That could implicate T-Mobile as well. Verizon spent the most. They probably also got the most valuable locations with the most valuable amount of spectrum, high-profile counties and cities. U.S. Cellular, just to throw this in there, 243 licenses in 80 counties. Home ISPs, Cox spent $213 million, Comcast $459 million, Charter $464 million. So the smaller home ISPs and the larger home ISPs all got involved there. So down payments will be due soon. Full payments will be due in October. If you're looking for a more detailed breakdown and thorough explanation of this Spectrum auction and what it means for carriers, you can check it out over at the Patreon page. I've got a link in the description box below. Let me know what you guys think of what happened here with CBRS. Is it what you expected? Were there any surprises? Who do you think is going to make a difference with the Spectrum? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so go ahead and drop me a comment down in the comment section. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard. Thank you all for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video and found it informative, please do rate this video, give it a thumbs up, share it to all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new, first time here, consider subscribing, activate that bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And do check out some of the links in the description box. There's ways to donate. We have the link to the SMT Patreon page, the Twitter handle at SneedTech, where we also do Periscope Lives. And here are some other videos that I did hand select for you all to check out if you're not ready to leave the SMT YouTube channel just yet. Anyways, again, thank you for being here to watch. I am the SMT. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.